Hi, my name is Warren Roberts. We help local businesses increase their presence and turn their expensive, unproductive websites into lead generators. The old-style business card websites are costly and outdated, and the new wave of lead-generating websites are mostly direct response websites. So I've done a review of your website and made some observations I'd like to share with you. Certain things that may have been overlooked when initially designed, and opportunities now exist for you and other local businesses to better market themselves online. I believe you can substantially increase the number of leads you're getting to your site by making some small, minor changes. In this video I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that, so please hold any current beliefs you have about what you can and can't do online. Let me show you the potential. I'm going to do a small site review and show you exactly what I'm talking about, so as I do that, write down any questions you have about what I'm doing and I'll be happy to answer them for you. So my review is going to cover the following areas: a current site review, your ranking in Google for targeted keywords, your current pages of your site within Google, and backlink analysis. Very nice. Just some quick conversion tips. It's approximated through many studies that 10% of people won't ever scroll below the folder. Above the folder is everything you see here, and this means over 90% of people will never scroll down. I mean, you've got pretty much everything above the fold, so that's great. That's a great start anyway. Just some quick conversion tips. What studies have found, and constant optimization studies have found, that one column is best. You want to direct the eye down one column. You've got two here. I mean, it's not too bad, but it'd be very highly optimized if you just had one column and just one direct path to work down. Now there's a thing called the F pattern and the golden triangle, which basically means people will come on and they spend an average of 7 seconds on a website for the first time, if you're lucky. So that basically means in the first 7 seconds they are looking around this triangle here. So you want to tell them in that 7 seconds, or in this area here, who you are. Fab Girl Fitness, that's great. What you do. You've got it there, but ideally you should have it in the title there, and what you can offer them, basically why they should stay around. So if you want to optimize it, ideally you would have one to personal trainer somewhere there, and then want to get yourself fit, and ideally you would have this there, and the most important information from here directly below, and ideally you would have the images over here on the right, because people's eyes automatically go to the left and work their way down. Very rarely do they go to the right hand side. So if you can, I would suggest, I mean you don't need to, but I would suggest to boost conversion, get the most important information on the left hand side here, and that will boost conversions. Also, it's not clear what you want visitors to do. If you want them to sign up to a free consultation or whatever, you need to tell them above the fold. You've got contact me, but you're kind of doing extra bit of work. People won't go out the way to do extra work online. They'll just click the back button. So you've told me who you are, what you do, what you want me to do now. Achieve your goals, that's great, but above the fold you want a big call to action. You want important information and free consultation, or contact me here today. Something like that to really get them taking action. Now, in terms of SEO, if you look to the top left here, I've got some software to tell me a little bit about your website, and the Google PageRank of 0. Now, Google rates and ranks websites on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the best, 0 being the worst, obviously. Google itself gives itself 10 out of 10, and you've got 0, which basically means Google doesn't see you as important. It doesn't, you're not on Google's radar, so there's no reason for it to rank you high in the search engines. As you can see here, you've got an index of 9, which basically means it's ranking 9 pages from your website. You can see 9 pages. So if we go across, this is the most important thing across here, links. Now you've got 7 internal links, which doesn't really mean anything for Google, but you've got 1 external link. Now that's better than most personal trainers, to be honest. But one of the most important factors in the way Google ranks in websites in a search engine is backlinks and external links. This basically means other websites that link to you. Now what Google sees that if other websites are linking to you, quality links, that means Google sees you as important. It must think this website is important, people are linking to it, let's rank it higher. So if you had a personal training article in The Guardian, The Sun, The Times, whatever, and it linked to you after writing a personal training article, that backlink is so valuable, Google will just crush it and bring you up in the rankings. Now if you go to Google keyword tool and I typed in personal trainers leads, as you can see there is a lot of people each month searching for personal trainers and leads. I mean, you've got over 1,000 people searching for personal trainers for that keyword alone. You've got 1,000 for this keyword, but trainers and leads, 1,000 for that keyword, leads personal trainer, 1,000 for that keyword. You've probably got over 5,000 people at least. That's 5,000 potential high-paying clients who are looking for you. And I know you're advertising PPC, that's great, but click-through rates are about 1 to 2%. And I'm going to show you why that's important in a minute, but just to see, you've got a huge amount of potential clients searching for you. And if you go to the search engine here, you'll search up here. I've searched for leads personal trainers, and obviously you advertise on the right hand side there, that's great, but pay-per-click usually only gets 1 to 2% click-through rate if you're good. So if you go to the search engine, Google estimates on average of 40 to 60% of people who search for a term click the top 2 positions. So over half of the traffic is going to the top 2 and the rest kind of just trickles down. But if you look at something important here, PageRank, they haven't got great PageRank, so you're not far off. And one of the most important things is this right here, the title, and I'll show you why that's important. If you go to yours, you've got, these are all the pages Google indexes for your site. These are all your pages according to Google. You've got Fab Girl Fitness personal trainer leads, best female only personal trainer, that's great. But people are searching for personal trainer leads, so ideally you want that first and then Fab Girl Fitness. And then you want a personal trainer leads, ideally the beginning here. And you want every single page to have that, because Google is looking at your site and thinking this person is searching for leads personal trainers and your page title is Fab Girl Fitness personal trainer leads, that's okay. But the next one is packages, the next one is, that's better, Herbalife. Ideally you want personal trainer leads in the head, in the title and in the description. Now that's important because the top 2 do that. They have personal trainer leads in the top 2, best personal trainer leads, that's great. Personal trainer leads, let's see, as you work your way down, they kind of filter out a little bit. So, I mean, you've got competition, but it's not strong competition. These can be easily knocked off. And I'll tell you, I've searched through the software and they've got hardly any backlinks at all, which is the most important reason Google ranks a website. So I'm telling you now, if you do 3 things, like get personal trainer leads in the title and description of every page you have, increase your page rank by writing some quality articles that relate to personal trainer leads and Google likes, and get your backlinks, get some quality backlinks directed to your website. If you do them 3 things, you will skyrocket up the search engines. I have no doubt you'll be in the top 3, at minimum top 10. So the way you could increase backlinks is you could, if you wanted to, you don't have to, this is just one simple tactic, create a blog on a different website, which is your blog, write some high quality articles for PageRank and link to your site after each page. That will skyrocket your natural search engines and you'll see a flood of new high paying customers. As you've seen, there are literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of people searching for your services online right now, and with some changes to your site, you could be ranking on Google for those specific words. That means your website is one all these people are going to start clicking on. You'll get the better return on investment for lead acquisition through your site than any print media. Your lead acquisition costs could be cut in half by implementing some of the changes I've outlined and focusing your efforts in your online marketing. This will get you on the front page of Google and get you the new leads and customers. I know how time consuming and daunting a lot of this may seem, as it is for many business owners. That's why with the help of a proven professional, you don't have to worry about the how, you just need to worry about taking care of your new customers. So please fill in the form below. Happy to answer any questions you may have as a result of watching this video. There is no obligation on your part. Thanks for watching.